to tell you guys some hunting tips about moose hunting in Alaska. I want to tell you some hunting safety tips about vision, hearing, and basically all around hunting stuff you might need to know. I use a Remington 870 12 gauge shotgun, and I'll use slugs for the bullets. Moose hunting season is over and wintertime is coming. There are a lot of bears around here, and my rifle is just for my own protection. I would rather have it with me. If I didn't, and something were to happen, and I was to run into a bear or something, I'd rather put a big hole in it rather than a small one. So fish are leaving the streams, and the bears are eating berries now. I know they're trying to get fattened up for winter, so that's the reasons why I carry a shotgun with me, and another reason why I only go out during the daylight. The moose now are to the point where they have some sort of biological clock, and they know when the end of the season is. According to moose hunting regulations for Alaska, moose hunting season is now over, and the moose are now in rut. We may see what we call a sublegal bull. A sublegal bull means the rack is between a spike and 50 inches. So you cannot shoot a sublegal bull. A legal bull has a rack over a 50-inch spread. Or the bull is legal if it has at least 3 brow tines on one side. Check the regulations for the unit you're hunting in because they can vary. There are multiple ways you can tell if a bull is over 50 inches. One example, a legal bull head is about 10 inches from eye to eye. So if you can tell that one side of the bull rack is doubled the size of the moose's head, that is a good indicator. Sometimes it's difficult. If it's difficult, just don't pull the trigger and you'll be safe. Today I'm going out hiking in Unit 15, which is in the Kenai Peninsula. I'm going to go out to some spots, do some grunts and some listening. I know right now that all the females are getting all grouped up. And when the snow starts falling, they start going where it's easier for them to walk. So I'm thinking there's still maybe some bulls out here. Or somebody may have just come wipe the area out. I don't know. There are 4-wheeler tracks all over the place, and I know there are certain specific times you can't moose hunt with 4-wheelers. However, you are allowed to bear hunt with 4-wheelers. So anyways, that is why I'm doing what I'm doing. Now, sight. I wear glasses now, bifocals. I used to not have an issue with seeing bulls, especially with binoculars. I didn't have any binoculars on this. I'm just doing this for a show for you guys. I just got my glasses. I do wear a hat. I've had very, very expensive hearing protection in the past. You have really got to get used to it, depending on your age and how often you use it. I would put them in when I would go and hunt, and like literally 10 feet away, a squirrel would run up a tree, and you think it's a bear running through the woods to maul you. It can get scary if you're not used to hearing the sounds of what you're used to hearing. So I'm going with all natural, and I'm going to be hunting in a wide open area. I saw these moose from a distance, and they weren't even moving. You can just tell by the color of the moose that it's a female. Females are mostly going to be a lighter brown than the bulls. Also, the long bell that dangles from their chin will be larger on a bull. I am by myself, and all I have is my shotgun and this camera. Hopefully we'll see a legal bull. We might even see a legal bull that's made it through the year. We might even see 2 bulls fighting. You never know. I've seen it all. I've seen a lot of stuff out here, including bears and bear tracks. You see them all the time. I've seen bears out here, and I've seen brown bears out here. I've seen brown bears out here more than black bears. When you first see a brown bear, you think they're a moose because they are that big. They are huge. I saw one stretch on a tree I walked away and later that evening went out to that tree and measured it. It was 10 feet tall from the ground to the claw marks on the tree where it was stretching. And that is an understatement. To be very, very careful observing different animals that are out there because they can hurt, kill, or maul you. I've never been attacked by one. I've gone through a lot of training and I know how to carry a gun. I use an 870 Remington 12 gauge because that's the one that I am comfortable with. And now because of the bears. I know exactly where the safety is. I don't carry one in the chamber. Some people do, but I would not advise it. As long as you know how to use the gun properly, you should be able to get that gun off your shoulder, put it around in the chamber, and take the safety off quickly. I am right eye dominant. There are ways you can tell which eye is your dominant eye. You take both hands and make a triangle, like this, and look through the hole. Whichever eye you look through the hole with is your dominant eye. This is my right eye. I've gone through so many courses that now I shoot with both eyes open. I don't have a scope on my gun, but I have open sights, just because it's a 12 gauge shotgun and you're probably not going to pull the trigger unless the bear is running towards you. If a bear was running towards me and it's closer than 50 feet and it's not stopping, I'm aiming for the chest and I'm taking the safety off with a round, pulling the trigger. That's the biggest area that you can hit. With a hole as big as your thumb going all the way through the bear's chest, you're going to hit something. So anyways, that's the worry that I have about going out hunting in the morning by myself. I had an encounter with a bear. I was fishing and I was jogging around the corner with a gun, without a gun, excuse me, and just my fishing pole and a bag. When I got around that corner, I came across the bear that was just sitting there looking at me. It was on its butt and it looked directly at me. It was about 25 feet away. I got really scared. I ran really fast the other way. The bear turned and ran the opposite direction, and that was the last I saw of it. And thank God, because it was originally on the route that I had to get back to my truck. That was the scariest encounter that I ever had with a bear. But you know, when you see these things, you understand very fast that they're not little play toys. They are hunters and they will kill you and eat you. So just be very, very cautious. When I hunt, I take 3 or 4 steps and stop, look, listen to my surroundings. So I know the next steps before moving. So with that, this video was made over the course of 3 days. Each day was approximately 3 hours of hiking. And I had a lot of fun doing it, and I hope you guys have a lot of fun watching it. Thanks for watching.